My name is Christopher Collins.
I'm Tim Vaughn. I'm a senior at Notre Dame High School, and I've been playing basketball since I was 4 years old.
My name is Charmaine Reed. I'm an upper school receptionist for Silverdale Baptist Academy, and I also coach middle school basketball over there as well. I am the proud mom of Jasmine Massengill, who is now the reigning SEC champion for Kentucky's women basketball.
Hey, my name is Mecca Sales. I played volleyball at my school for a good 4 years, and I also played lacrosse for 3 years.
I've always coached in the city basketball. All right, listen up. This is a tournament game tonight. First round, really a semifinal game. I'm against Sale Creek. Don't come into this game and take teams for granted at all. Don't take them for granted. Let's go out here and do what we need to do well, and let's do it at a high level. All right, you guys have put yourselves in a position, to have a successful season if y'all go out here and play together. So number one, team chemistry. All right, go out here also play defense and rebound at a high level. Number three, play with max effort and stay focused. That's been our biggest issue the entire season. We've been up and down with our elite level of focus. We've been kind of average with it. Hey, let's start at being good, and then let's build our way up to working our way to being elite and excellent with our level of focus. All right, number four, value the basketball. Hey, offensively, let's go ahead and execute your offense, execute your plays, okay? You don't have to be in a hurry. You don't have to be in a rush to do everything. Execute your offense, and that's part of value in the basketball, okay? Point guards, it don't have to be a scramble. Read the defense. Take what the defense give you. If they're in man-to-man, run your man sets. If they're in the zone, see what type of zone they're in, and execute the offense in the zone. At the end of the day, I'm not going to be remembered for wins and losses with my players. It's the moral wins that matter. My biggest thing with my players is what happens to them after basketball is over with, pretty much. And again, the basketball is not going to continue to bounce, for the rest of their careers. I want to be measured by my players, about how good or great fathers they become in life, how great leaders they become, entrepreneurs, businessmen. So just success to me with them is not just the wins on the court. Success to me is these young men getting the conviction in their heart, to do better.
I grew up playing academics first before sports because when I was growing up, my dad would not let me do anything after school if I didn't finish my work. It pushed me to go harder in school. After school, if my dad picked me up and I knew I had practice that day, I would be doing work as soon as I got in the car because I love playing the sport of basketball, and it just drives me, and it got me to where I'm at today. Basketball has always been a part of my life. Sports in general has always been part of my life. I think basketball has kept me out the streets and kept me motivated in academics because I have a lot of bad influence around me, and my dad always told me that if you just stay in the books in school, then you won't have to worry about it. And basketball has always been my piece, so I just stuck with it. There's so many little boys that has a lot to prove to other people, a lot to prove to the community, and most importantly, prove to themselves. It's just I don't know, a lot of kids fight every day, everybody got something they got to deal with at their own pace. So I guess sports is a big impact on many kids around the community.
Both my children started playing sports at a young age. My son actually started off playing football, and my daughter actually started off cheering. I think in the midst of them being in different environments and for him being on the field and taking different hits and her cheering, it teaches them a way of life, if that makes sense. Because you're having to deal with different personalities, even at a young age. They were 5 and 4, I believe, or 5 and 3 when they first started off. CJ, like I said, he played football and she cheered for him. But being in sports helps their characteristics as far as being able to deal socially with people and interact with people. I'm not the only one that they have to answer to. If you choose to continue to play sports or be in different environments, you have somebody that actually rules over you that you have to learn how to listen to, and that's different for them. So it helps build character in that way. For my children, I know it did. I wanted them to play sports because it gets you out the house, and nowadays everybody's in the house on computers, on laptops, on cell phones. Nobody's ever outside running the ball in the street like we used to do when we were kids, especially my age group. So it felt good good to have my kids out there wanting to do something besides sit in the house on the computer looking at something, playing on their phone. It allowed them to get out there and be with their friends and make new friends and meet new people. So I like the fact that they wanted to go outside the home and play sports. Playing a sport, yes, all for it, don't have a problem with it. I think that helps you balance out. I know it has for Jasmine, and the reason why I say that is because when she went to Hamilton Heights, the schedule was similar to her college schedule, so you had to learn how to do your schoolwork, and you had to learn how to keep your basketball schedule. And me as a parent, it allowed me to push her and tell her, look, you're a student first. Athlete is always going to be there, but when that ball stops bouncing, what are you going to fall back on? I didn't have a problem with them when it came to doing schoolwork. That never was an issue with them. It was easy for me to parent them because they knew that schoolwork came first, and that was important. And as long as their schoolwork got done, then you can be an athlete. And so it wasn't hard for me to parent them. It helped keep them on track, let the truth be told. It did. And helped me keep me on track as far as parenting them, because it wasn't hard. They knew what was important. They knew getting that lesson was important and bar was going to be there. And it helped too that the coaches were like that too. I can truly say that they didn't allow you to play if you didn't have the grade. So that, helped me parent them and do well in that area for them.
Without sports, I feel like I wouldn't be as in tune with school, because if I didn't play sports in school, I feel like I would just be going school, home. But given the fact that I did play volleyball and lacrosse, I had something to do after school that kept me out of trouble and something that I like to do. I was one of the only sixth graders that wanted to try out, so given the fact that he was a fun coach, made me keep coming back, because it was a point in time where I didn't want to come back anymore because I was the youngest one, and I just felt like everybody was talking about me because it was new for me, but I'm glad that he made it fun. That's why I kept coming back.
Plant a seed, you don't eat the fruit today. You plant the seed. You pretty much got to nurture it. Nurture the seed, nurture it and watch it sow. And you keep sowing, you develop it.